All right. Well, it is in the Christmas season. We're close to a couple days away now, and to me, Christmas has always been about kids, and it kind of starts and ends there for me with it's about the little ones, and I want to do a song for you. This is probably my favorite Christmas song ever. It was written by Steve Earle, and it's called Nothing But a Child. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, wise men saw a sign and set out across the sand with songs of praise to sing. They traveled day and night, precious gifts to bring, guided by the light. They chased a brand new star, the river towards the west, and crossed the mountains far. And when they came to rest, they scarce believe their eyes. They come so many miles. This miracle they prize was nothing but a child, and nothing but a child to wash those tears away, guide a weary world into the light of day. And nothing but a child could help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. Every day is heard a precious little sound, and every mother kind, and every father proud looks down and all to find another chance allowed. Nothing but a child to wash those tears away and guide a weary world into the light of day. And nothing but a child to help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. Nothing but a child. Great. Well, thank you very much. Well, I would like to welcome you to my special guest here for Live and Local at Broncos. From the pride of Estevan, Saskatchewan, I'd like to introduce you to CHRIS Henderson. Come on in, Chris. How you doing?
Still kicking, buddy. Still kicking.
Look at you go.
Gotta represent, you know?
Well, that's pretty awesome. I must have blackmailed you into wearing that.
Yeah, well, of course.
Well, you're... I guess we can make the announcement. we're going to have these going for sale in January. The pre-order is available on my website. They're $10. So if they're adjustable straps, and they're pretty breathable. They got a nose, a wire in the nose.
They hang off a mic stand just like a bra,
Yeah,
you know?
that's right. So yeah, we're going to be taking pre-orders now. They're going to be delivered in January. So head over to my website if it's something that you are interested in, and we'll get back to Chris Henderson.
Sure, you want me to sing a song?
I would love that. Well, first tell us, for anybody who doesn't know who you are, which I find that that would be strange, but
you old sweet talker.
you grew up in Estevan?
Yeah, I grew up in Estevan. My wife and I currently live in Wilcox, Saskatchewan. Been there for about 3 years and loving small town, and
Wonderful.
just a Saskatchewan boy through and through. So
Right on. And you got 3 albums out?
got 4.
4 albums.
Some people are really excited about us getting to play a few songs, but yes, I got 4 out. Put out my 4th one back in October of last year. So
I missed the memo.
oh, they're all on your shelf. They're all sitting there somewhere.
Well, thank you very much for joining me. And what do you got planned? What are you going to sing for us here?
I'm going to sing a couple of new ones. I wrote this one with a friend of mine by the name of Steve Mitchell.
Okay.
It goes a little something like this. It's called Never Seen Saskatchewan. Summer night, 22nd Street. Idaho 16 takes the edge off the heat. We kings, pretty things, running back to Saskatoon. Load up the truck, set out a fire. In a couple hours, we'll be thrown out of line. Getting right, catching bites, life is good in Waskasiu. It's a moonlight and the gentle waves on the crystal clear Last Mountain Lake, where the sun goes down and the skies light up like diamonds. It's the amber field and the prairie pride. It's a come on in, 'cause it's cold outside. You think that we're just miles and miles, nothing rolling on and on. But you have never seen Saskatchewan. Speaking of Estevan, a little homage for you guys here. Ring burgers, ketchup and fries, Zamboni circle round and round on the ice. The wings are back, the barn is packed, it's hockey night in Estevan. Grain elevators, Ukrainian names, file suppers, Rough Rider games. Outside the northern lights dance a supernatural. It's a moonlight and the gentle waves on the crystal clear Last Mountain Lake, where the sun goes down and the skies light up like diamonds. It's the amber field and the prairie bride. It's a come on in, 'cause it's cold outside. Think that we're just miles and miles, nothing rolling on and on. But you have never seen Saskatchewan. If I could paint, I'd paint a masterpiece. I'd show you what this land of living skies shown me. It's a moonlight and the gentle waves on the crystal clear Last Mountain Lake, where the sun goes down and the skies light up like diamonds. It's the amber field and the prairie bride. So come on in, 'cause it's cold thank you, my friend.
That's a new one. Have you recorded it yet?
Not yet. Plan to do that sometime in 2021 when I can,
Yeah.
stick back on the ice.
Well, that's a heck of a start for a new record. Is that what you're going to work on?
Yeah, I'm just starting to work on. Got one song I've just started recording, and then just writing and doing a bunch of stuff. And whenever I have time.
Yeah, I'd love the imagery that you flesh out in
thank
there.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
really good. You said that was you co-wrote with who?
A guy named Steve Mitchell. And,
Steve Mitchell.
The reason what ended up happening was he moved back from Nashville to Ontario, or he's from Ontario.
Okay.
So he went from Nashville, visited family in Ontario, and then drove across all the way to Vancouver Island and had never been through Saskatchewan before.
Wow.
So called me and said, "Hey man, your province is beautiful. I'd love to
wow.
write about it." And so we got together and wrote a song called "Never Seen It."
Usually you don't hear that from people. Because
No, usually it's the opposite.
it's the
yeah.
mountains,
Yeah.
and then they say, "Oh yeah, Saskatchewan." We're just, but no, I love it. That's a great
Yeah.
tune.
It's nice to others appreciate it too.
Yeah. Well, and so over the course of this pandemic, it's changed a lot. You're a school teacher by trade,
Yeah.
and you're back now. You're back substitute teaching.
Yeah, I took a full-time job from September till Christmas doing full-time substitute teaching. So I was in every day. It was a different thing. Subs usually aren't on a contract, but in unprecedented times, they had me coming in consistently. And so going to be doing more teaching in the new year for at least
Right.
the next few months anyway. And
It sure changed the whole game for you right from the springtime on.
it sure did, yeah. I mean, I put a new record out in October of last year and had plans, just like you, to
Yeah.
be on the road promoting a new record this year. And so when that kind of your feet get swept out from under you, I'm thankful. I am having a teaching degree, something to fall back on, and not only having a degree, but actually lucking into a job. I was
Right.
I was
But
thankful.
It's
So.
a pretty scary thing to go to work these days.
You know what, it can be, and I have to give the kids credit because they were amazing, about following protocols and about taking things seriously and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's a different world.
It's funny when you're young, you're teachable.
Yeah,
You're not set in your ways. So putting on a mask isn't really a big deal.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Young and teachable. And not, yeah.
Maybe that's why kids go to school when they're young, and that's why we don't go to
That's
school
right.
when we're adults.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm not really, can't teach us old dogs as many new tricks, I guess.
That's right. What else you got in mind? What you think of doing next?
Well, I thought I would try another new one. Actually, this is the one I just kind of started dipping my toes into the water of recording. So this is one I wrote by myself, and to make a long story short, it's about a friend of mine who is way too good for the guy that she's with. And she said to me, I asked her why she puts up with it, and she said, I don't know. I wish my heart had a brain. And
There's a line.
so I wrote that down, and I jokingly said, that's a terrible song title, but I'm going to write it anyway. And so this is what I came up with.
Awesome. That's a great line.
A little bit of tea first. Should know better, but I don't. By now I should learn, but I won't. Fool me once, well shame on you. It's been years since I could reach that excuse. It's a definition of insane, knowing that you won't, praying that you'll change. I'm getting too old for childish games, and on I play. I wish my heart had a brain. You're an addiction I can't shake, bad habit I don't wanna break. Told me we're worth fighting for, so why aren't we fighting anymore? It's a definition of insane, knowing that you won't, praying that you'll change. I'm getting too old for childish games, and on I play. I wish my heart had a brain. It's a definition of insane, praying that she'll change. I'm getting too old for childish games. On and on I play. I wish my heart had a brain. Yeah, I will take some of the blame and hope I learn from it someday. I wish my heart had a brain.
Oh wow, Chris, that's your
Thank you.
that's your next smash hit right there.
Oh, you.
It is. No, honestly, I'm singing along the very first time I heard it.
Oh, thanks, man.
That's a hit.
Well, let's hope you're right.
When do you have you demoed that one then yet? Or?
Demo's done.
Yeah.
I've got plans to release one last song off of my other record on February 1st, and then sometime early in the spring we'll have a new
wonderful.
new
You
record and kind of a new sound too, with a lot of stuff that I'm writing. It's a little less pop, a little more whatever you want to call it.
That one just had a feel to it. That one, that's a hit. That one's.
Thanks,
I got no other way to put that one. Well, we talked.
He's a good liar on camera, isn't he?
Well, well, we talked about singing a song together,
Yeah.
and we've never done this song before, but together anyhow.
Yeah.
So we lost this fella early on when the COVID
Yeah, that's right.
situation happened. Bill Withers passed away.
Seems like a while ago now.
Yeah,
that
April.
we started this
I think
stuff.
it was. So we lost KT Oslin here this past week as well, COVID related. So it's been a hell of a year.
We've lost some good ones.
You try to find the good in every year, and I think there has been some for me. I've managed to establish some healthy routines.
So I said you look good. You're trimmer than the last time I saw
Well,
you. I'm fatter because
guys-
we've been in quarantine eating chips, but
When the doctor tells you to do something, you listen to him, I guess.
that's why I haven't been, I guess.
But yeah, there's been there's been a lot of bad stuff in 2020, but I established some good routines. But when we look back, we're going to look at how many music icons have passed away.
Yeah.
It's I guess maybe it's a function of our age too, but
That's part of it, yeah. Yeah, the people we grew up appreciating are starting to get older too.
yeah. So why don't we do this one, a tribute to Bill Withers? And
Sounds great.
This one I think is something that everybody out there could probably relate to and sing along if you know the words. And I think it's a song that's right for the times.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. If we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow. Can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. alone. If you just call me,
Man, pick up the phone.
call me,
You don't have to be alone.
call me,
Man, pick up the phone.
call me,
You don't have to be alone.
lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Yeah.
We got a small but mighty crowd in here.
Yeah, thank you. We had a quick rehearsal before we went live, and I just realized halfway during the song that I was being a pig and I was taking too many verses. So that's why I threw half that one over
I'm
to
glad
you.
you did. Oh, I'm glad you did.
It's live, and that's the beauty of it.
You know what? I miss it. I miss because you play at home, and especially if you're recording or something, it's I don't know about you, but I spend way too much time going back and doing the same thing over and over again. And
Of course, exactly.
that's the beautiful thing about live is just a moment passes.
And you got people in the audience start, clapping their hands and stomping their feet, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I miss it. We're looking forward to seeing you guys again in 2021.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this. I really, we haven't seen each other probably since February of this year.
Yeah, we were
you said.
texting earlier this week and realized that in person, we've texted lots throughout the year, talked on the phone a few times, but yeah, it's been February since we actually hung out.
Yeah, so my guess that's just kind of the nature of the beast this year. So.
I'm afraid so, but
Well, thanks for coming out and doing this. Can I get you to do one more tune?
absolutely. You know what? I had told you a different one, and I'm actually going to do a Christmas song if that's okay. I recorded one about 10 years ago,
Great.
and I heard it on the radio today, so I thought, well, that would be silly of me to not play it. So the thing is it's higher than 10 years ago. I sang a lot higher than I do now, so we'll see how this goes. One year on Christmas morn, I woke to see bare ground and autumn leaves are staring back at me. I looked at Mom, she smiled back, we both sighed. We tried to fight it, but the spirit of Christmas died. Stare out Nino, my friend, until the day don't come back on the 25th. There'll be hell to pay. Most of us don't mind a mild winter. Welcome here on almost any other day, 'cause it isn't Christmas without the snow. One day of the year I'll be on some tropical shore, and my baby don't wanna cuddle up, 'cause it's not even a little bit cold. It ain't Christmas without snow. It didn't get much better, neither did the weather. Dad made the worst mistake. Too hot for the oven, so no turkey and stuffing. That night he barbecued steak. We didn't get to go sledding or have a snowball fight. Our cheesy decorations didn't look right. Call me old-fashioned, hope it snows tonight. 'Cause it isn't Christmas without the snow. One day of the year I will be on some tropical shore. My baby don't wanna cuddle up, 'cause it's not even a little bit cold. It ain't Christmas without snow. Bring on a winter storm, I'm sick of being warm. Today we're supposed to be cold. 'cause it isn't Christmas. It isn't Christmas. It isn't Christmas without the snow.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Good job. Well, ladies and
Thank you,
gentlemen,
friends.
Chris Henderson. What's your website, Chris?
CHRISHendersonmusic.com and Henderson Music on all those Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. And
Yeah, go follow him on
And,
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, ICQ, MSN Messenger.
yeah. ICQ. I'm sure there's still one active out there.
There's gotta
I got to
be.
put my beard shaper back on.
All right.
If anyone's wondering why I've got like a it's my beautiful JJ thing. Thank you, my friend.
Well,
Always a
thanks for
pleasure
having
hanging out
me.
with you.
You guys have a great Christmas. You and Janelle and Relly, and what's your other dog's name?
Sadie.
And Sadie.
Order a face mask. We got a few months left of this. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Henderson. Well, as I was saying earlier, I'm not really much for Christmas music, but I did write a Christmas type song. Christmas isn't, it should be a very happy time of year for everyone, but there are people who have a tough time every time this time of the year rolls around. And I went through a stretch where I really didn't enjoy Christmas much either. So I think kind of your job as a songwriter is to, provide, write songs that maybe provide empathy and, be able to sing a song where other people can relate to and say, hey, they're speaking to me. And I know at Christmas time it was kind of tough when all you hear is happy, joy, joy songs, and there's sometimes you just don't feel that way. And this one here, I wrote this about something that happened to a relative of mine many years ago. We lost a member of the family tragically, and I know that there's many people who have lost somebody over the holiday season too. So I would like to do this one for anybody who's having a tough time over the holiday season. You're not alone. This one's called The Whiskey, the Tree, and Me. There's a chill in the air, the holidays near. I'm writing this letter as I do every year, and I'm doing alright. I'm carrying on, but forget about December. I'm just not that strong, and I'll need to be alone in select company. Some whiskey, the tree, and me. I felt just like a king on that Christmas day. The most precious little gift returned my gaze, but not 17 years, in fact less a day. Who dream of red flowers surrounding a grave? Every trip round the sun rewinds misery. Some whiskey, the tree, and me. And I surrender my pain to the bottle. Put his pictures all up by the tree. And as I empty this glass with all the hurt from the past, the silent night sings me to sleep. The whiskey, the tree, and me. with all the hurt from the past. The silent night sings me to sleep. Some whiskey, the tree, and me. And I've heard it can cleanse to let an open wound bleed. Some whiskey, the tree, and me. Thank you. That's a sad, sad song. I hope you don't relate to that one, but if you're going through the tough time, cheers to you. Oh, and I should mention, kind of the objective of this series of shows that I'm doing over the winter is to help promote people who are thinking outside of the box and, you know, approaching business in a different way in order to keep the lights on and keep the wheels turning. And I'm wearing this shirt here tonight. It's Stickman Apparel. This is a new clothing company that was started by my buddy Jason Brinkworth and his wife Laura and their son Cooper. And they've got a full line of really awesome, comfy clothing called Stickman. They got every different character: Stickman, Pickman. They got a Saint Nick Man for Christmas, I believe. They got bunny hugs, T-shirts, whole bunch of stuff. Go find them. Stickman.com, I think, is the website. Last minute before Christmas, order yourself some swag from them. They're doing a great job, and I applaud them for doing what it takes to keep the wheels turning. So anyhow, back to what I was doing, and I'm gonna play you a song that was on my last album that was out in 2012. This one did pretty well for me at radio. It got played across the country, which was, I think, a first for me. It charted, I think it made it to 51, so thank you, Canadian radio. This one, wrote this one for all the people who are holding out for that one true love in their life and they're not willing to compromise. This one here is called Playing for Keeps. Don't have to tell me time's ticking away, 'cause the years are showing now. No need to remind me of the choices I've made. I wouldn't change them anyhow, 'cause I see a picture so clear in my mind. She's strong, steady, and true, with a heart on fire and a soul just like mine. I know she's looking too while I'm playing for keeps. I'm holding out for number one until my heart skips a beat. I'm playing for keeps. I'm looking for you. I know you're out there and it's a matter of time. Don't ask me how, I just know. I've done all right now out here on my own. In the end, who wants to be alone? I'm looking ahead, not looking behind. I'm doing the best I can do. I'm willing to bet, lay it all on the line. Baby, how about you? I'm playing for keeps, and I'm holding out for number one until my heart skips a beat. I'm playing for keeps, still looking 'cause I'm playing for keeps. Yeah, well, thank you. That one was on my last album called Show 'em Who's Voss. So, hey, cheers to you. Thank you very much for sticking around, although we had a few technical issues earlier. Thanks for joining and tuning in and staying with us. We're going to be back in the new year on January the 6th, I believe it is, at the Roca House Coffee Shop in Regina. So, this isn't as good as being able to play music live or be at a live show, but this is the best we can do right now, so I'll take it. I'm gonna do a couple more songs here, and I've never played this one and sang it together at the same time. This is kind of a bluesy Christmas tune, and I'm kind of a white guy singing the blues, so we'll see how this goes, but I'm a big fan of Don Henley and the Eagles, and again, this one isn't a traditional Christmas song, but it's one of my favorites, and it's pretty apt for this year, although we can't come home and get together. We all wish we could. So, bells will be ringing, the sad, sad news. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. My baby's gone, I have no friends to wish me greetings once again. Choirs will be singing in silent night. Oh, Christmas carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas. Please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, by New Year's night. Friends and relations send salutations, sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas, yeah, Christmas, my dear, the time of year to be with the one you love. So won't you tell me Christmas and New Year will find you home. Come home for Christmas, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again. No grief and pain, and I'll be happy this Christmas once again. Whoa, I almost hit the ditch on there, but I pulled her out, so thank you. Whoops, I bumped my microphone. So I'd like to say a special thank you to the fellow behind the controls, the man behind the curtain, my buddy Brent Nielsen back there. Thank you very much, Brent. He's looking after the streaming, the audio, the lighting, the cameras, everything. As well as my darling Tammy Sand, who helped me design the set and helped me get all this stuff set up every week. And my marketing person out on the West Coast, out to Angela Harris of Fairwind Entertainment. Thank you very much for helping me put the show together. And Creative Saskatchewan for funding us to help us keep coming into your home and doing the best that we can through the COVID-19 situation. So I'm going to leave you with one more song. I do want to wish you all a happy holiday season, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a good one. It's not ideal, but you always make the best of a situation, and I think we'll look back on it and say, you know, that wasn't so bad. We got through it, so. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glorious dream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love your light, radiant beam from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord of thy birth, Jesus, Lord of thy birth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you in the new year.
Lord, I'm dying. I feel it a little more each day. But I won't move to where the snow won't fall. I need to remember that all things change. Well, I found me a real good woman who loves me, treats me kind. And there's not much more that a poor boy could ask for than to have someone stand by him day and night. But I'm going